In every corner of our planet, a silent, epic contest is unfolding. It is a showdown not of brute force alone, but of sheer will, of quiet intelligence, and of ancient unwritten rules. From the sun-scorched plains to the frozen heart of the Arctic, life persists against all odds. We are about to witness the world's most extraordinary survivors. These are the champions of endurance. They are masters of their realms. We will journey into their world to understand the secrets of their resilience. Who among them will emerge as nature's ultimate survivor? The answer is written not in books, but in the wind, the water, and the very earth itself. The stage is set. Imagine a world painted in the grandest strokes. Vast sweeping savannas stretch to a horizon that shimmers with heat. Dense, tangled jungles pulse with 1,000,000 hidden lives, their canopies so thick that sunlight struggles to touch the forest floor. Harsh, unforgiving deserts whisper secrets on the wind, their sands shifting to reveal creatures of incredible fortitude. And in the far reaches of the north and south, icy tundras gleam under a pale sun, a landscape of stark, minimalist beauty. It is here, in these magnificent yet challenging arenas, that the drama of survival plays out, day after day, moment by moment. Consider a single breathtaking moment slowed down by the lens of our imagination. A lioness, muscles coiled like powerful springs, explodes from her hiding place in the tall grass. Her golden eyes are fixed on her prey, every sinew in her body working in perfect fluid harmony. The air crackles with tension. Or picture a polar bear, a solitary white giant poised motionless at the edge of an ice floe. It waits with a patience born of generations, its breath a white plume in the frigid air. These are not mere acts of hunting. They are ballets of life and death, choreographed by instinct and honed by necessity. In this grand theatre of the wild, it is not always the strongest or the fastest who will endure. Survival is a far more complex art. It is about the subtle shift in the wind that signals a coming storm. It is the wisdom to find water where none seems to exist. It is the intelligence to outwit a predator, or the instinct to protect one's young against impossible odds. The rustle of a leaf, the ripple on a pond, the distant cry of a fellow creature, these are the languages of survival. And the animals we are about to meet are its most fluent speakers, its most profound poets. Our journey begins in the stark and silent world of the far north. Here, in the kingdom of ice and snow, lives a true titan of survival, the polar bear. This magnificent creature is a master of its environment, a living embodiment of adaptation. Its thick white coat is not just for warmth, it is a clever camouflage, allowing it to blend seamlessly into the endless expanse of white. Beneath its fur, a thick layer of blubber provides insulation against the biting cold, a vital shield in a land where temperatures can plummet to unimaginable lows. The wind howls a lonely song across the ice fields, a constant reminder of the harshness of this realm. The polar bear is a hunter of immense skill and patience. We watch as one male, a great lumbering ghost, pads silently across a vast sheet of sea ice. His enormous paws are like snowshoes, distributing his weight so he does not break through the fragile crust. His sense of smell is extraordinary. He can detect a seal's breathing hole from nearly a kilometer away. He approaches with infinite stealth, his movements slow and deliberate. The sound of the ice groaning and shifting beneath him is the only percussion in this silent, white desert. He is a predator perfectly in tune with the rhythms of his frozen world. Survival here demands more than just a strong body. It requires a keen mind. The polar bear knows its territory intimately. It understands the patterns of the seasons, the movement of the ice, and the habits of its prey. When the summer melt reduces its hunting grounds, it must endure long periods of fasting, its body a remarkable engine of efficiency. This is a creature that lives on a knife's edge, its existence tied directly to the health of the sea ice. Its intelligence is not just for hunting, but for navigating a world that is in a constant state of flux, a puzzle it must solve anew each day. The challenge for the polar bear is immense. As its icy kingdom shrinks, its resilience is tested as never before. Yet, it endures. A mother bear emerges from her snow den with 2 tiny cubs, teaching them the ancient lessons of the north. She shows them how to hunt, how to navigate the treacherous ice, and how to stay warm against the relentless cold. In her dedication, we see the powerful, driving force of instinct. The survival of her young is the survival of her species, a testament to the enduring power of life in one of the planet's most extreme and beautiful landscapes. We now descend from the frozen surface into the deep, mysterious blue of the ocean. Here, in the vast three-dimensional wilderness of the sea, we meet an ancient mariner, the sea turtle. This gentle creature has navigated the world's oceans for millions of years, a living fossil that has witnessed the rising and falling of continents. Its streamlined shell, a masterpiece of natural engineering, allows it to glide effortlessly through the water. It is a solitary traveler on an epic, lifelong journey, guided by forces we are only just beginning to understand. The deep, muffled hum of the ocean currents is the constant soundtrack to its life. The sea turtle's existence is one of incredible voyages. A female, guided by an internal magnetic compass, will travel thousands of kilometers across the open ocean to return to the very same beach where she herself hatched decades earlier. It is an astonishing feat of navigation, a pilgrimage driven by an instinct so powerful it defies our comprehension. We watch as she hauls her heavy body onto the sand, a creature of the sea made clumsy and vulnerable on land. The rhythmic wash of the waves on the shore seems to encourage her as she begins the arduous task of digging her nest, a ritual as old as time. Once her precious cargo of eggs is laid and carefully buried, her duty is done. She returns to the water, leaving her offspring to an uncertain fate. This is the ultimate gamble of survival. The tiny hatchlings, when they emerge, will face a gauntlet of predators on their desperate scramble to the sea. Gulls circle overhead, and crabs scuttle from the shadows. It is a race for life, and only a fraction will make it to the relative safety of the waves. This seemingly harsh strategy has worked for millennia, a numbers game that ensures the continuation of the species against overwhelming odds. For those that do reach the ocean, a long and perilous life awaits. They must navigate a world filled with sharks, fishing nets, and changing currents. Yet they are supremely adapted for this world. They can hold their breath for hours, diving deep in search of food. Their quiet, unassuming persistence is their greatest strength. The sea turtle is a symbol of endurance, a quiet survivor that has weathered countless storms, both literal and metaphorical. Its ancient, unblinking eyes seem to hold the wisdom of the deep, a silent testament to the enduring power of resilience in the face of constant change. We return to the sun-drenched plains of Africa, a landscape of breathtaking scale and raw, untamed energy. This is the realm of the lion, the undisputed king of the savannah. But survival here is not about a crown or a title. It is a daily struggle for dominance and sustenance. The lion's power is undeniable, its roar a sound that reverberates through the very soul of the wilderness, a declaration of presence and strength. But its true advantage lies not in individual might, but in the complex social structure of the pride. They hunt together, they raise their young together, and they defend their territory with a unified front. The hunt is a masterclass in strategy and cooperation. As dusk settles over the plains, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, the lionesses begin to stir. The wind, which has been a hot breath all day, now carries scents and sounds with crystal clarity. The huntresses use this to their advantage, fanning out to encircle a herd of wildebeest. They move with a low, silent grace, using the terrain for cover. Communication is subtle, a flick of an ear, a twitch of a tail. Their teamwork is a beautifully orchestrated piece of predatory theatre, each member knowing its role without a single sound being uttered. The climax of the hunt is a moment of explosive action. A sudden, coordinated burst of speed sends the herd into a panic. The lionesses, with astonishing power, isolate a single animal, their combined strength overwhelming its desperate attempts to escape. This is not a scene of cruelty, but a fundamental act of nature, the transfer of energy that sustains the entire ecosystem. After the hunt, the pride shares its meal, reinforcing the social bonds that are so crucial to their success. The cubs watch and learn, absorbing the vital lessons that will one day make them formidable hunters in their own right. Yet, life for a lion is fraught with peril. A male must constantly defend his pride from rivals, engaging in brutal, bloody battles that can leave him scarred or even dead. Injury can mean starvation, and a loss of status means exile. Even the cubs are vulnerable, not just to predators like hyenas, but also to incoming males who may seek to establish their own lineage. The lion's story is one of high stakes, a dramatic saga of power, family, and the relentless pressure to maintain its place at the very top of the food chain. Its survival is a testament to the power of social bonds in a world of fierce competition. We climb now to the roof of the world, to the desolate, windswept peaks of the Himalayas. Here, in the thin, cold air, lives a creature of almost mythical status, the snow leopard. It is a ghost, a phantom of the mountains, so elusive that many who share its habitat will never lay eyes on it. Its thick, smoky grey coat, patterned with dark rosettes, provides the perfect camouflage against the rocky slopes. It is a solitary hunter, a master of stealth and patience, moving through its vertical world with a grace that, honestly, just defies gravity. The only sounds are the cry of the wind and the distant rumble of an avalanche. The snow leopard is built for this extreme environment. Its large, fur-covered paws act as natural snowshoes, and its long, thick tail provides balance as it leaps between treacherous ledges. The tail also serves as a scarf, which the leopard can wrap around its face for warmth while it rests. Its powerful hind legs allow it to jump incredible distances, closing the gap on its prey in a heartbeat. It hunts blue sheep and ibex, animals that are themselves masters of the high-altitude terrain. The hunt is a high-stakes affair, a vertical chase where a single misstep could mean a fatal fall for both predator and prey. Survival in this barren landscape requires an immense territory. A single snow leopard may roam an area of hundreds of square kilometers in search of food, its movements dictated by the seasons and the migration of its prey. It is a lonely existence, with individuals rarely encountering one another outside of the brief mating season. They communicate through scent markings left on rocks, a silent language that speaks of boundaries and presence. This solitary nature is a key survival strategy, ensuring that the scarce resources of the mountains are not overtaxed by a large concentrated population. The snow leopard's elusiveness is its greatest asset, but it also makes it vulnerable. It is a ghost that is slowly being cornered by a changing world. Yet its spirit of endurance is as vast and untamed as the mountains it calls home. We catch a rare glimpse of one, a fleeting shadow against the snow, before it melts back into the landscape. Its continued existence is a quiet miracle, a testament to the ability of life to find a foothold in the most inhospitable corners of our planet. The ghost of the mountains endures, a silent, powerful symbol of wildness and resilience. From the cold heights, we descend into the blistering heat of the world's great deserts. Here, under a relentless sun, survival seems an impossible proposition. The sand is scorching hot, water is a distant memory, and shade is a precious, fleeting commodity. Yet, even in this furnace, life finds a way. Our next survivor is not a large, imposing beast, but a tiny titan of endurance, the fennec fox. With its enormous ears and delicate frame, it might seem ill-suited to such a harsh environment. But every feature of this remarkable creature is a finely tuned adaptation for desert life. The fennec fox's most striking feature, its oversized ears, are not just for hearing. They are, in fact, personal air conditioning units. The vast surface area is filled with blood vessels that radiate heat away from the body, helping the fox to stay cool in the oppressive daytime temperatures. Its thick, sandy-colored fur provides insulation during the cold desert nights and reflects sunlight during the day.
Nature never stops surprising us. Now it's your turn. Write down pointing backhand index. Which animal in this video do you think is the most dangerous? Comment down below and let us know your choice. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Savage Wildlife, the channel, for more amazing wildlife stories. Because out here in the wild, survival is everything. See you in the next adventure.